You had a duty of care over Jack's car. And in order to ensure that when people bought their cars in, they knew exactly where they stood, you had 2 notices up, which was a very sensible thing to do. You decided to put those notices up after you'd had problems in the past. The difficulty is this: where you have a warning or an exclusion clause of that type, there's a duty upon you to bring them specifically to the attention of people, particularly where you're asking them to take the risk that their paintwork might get damaged, which might happen in the circumstances of cleaning a car with a high-pressure hose. There is an even greater duty in circumstances where you have a new customer. In other words, it's up to you, when you get a new customer, to say, before we do this, can you just have a read of this and tell me that you're satisfied? Just like when people sign into clubs or sign into gyms and they're asked to sign the fact that if they die in the course of being in the treadmill, it's not the fault of the gym. That's for new customers only, not every time you step in to the gym. You understand? Because you didn't bring that to his specific attention, I find in the circumstances that you are liable for the damage to the car. But in any event, it doesn't matter, because you agreed that you were liable and you agreed to make recompense to him. Jack, it was up to you to go and get 2 quotes. Yeah. You got 1 quote for £250 and you asked me to provide the higher of the quotes, £333. I'm not prepared to do that. You should have provided me with 2. It's the lesser one that I'm prepared to give you. And that award I give you is for your first quote, which is for £250. That's the award of this court, £250. Nico, I don't think you've behaved badly at all. You should have dealt with this sooner and more reasonably. But there is a lesson in it. Now you know the circumstances and you've gone some way to limit your liability. It's a good idea to make all customers aware, new customers aware, that there are signs up and they should read them before they enter your car wash, and what's more, even better, sign before they carry on. All right? Some free legal advice from Judge Rinder. So it's not a terrible day in court. Awarded to you £250.
Thank you very much.
For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue yourself, get in touch with us by clicking over here.